I'm thinking about the IVs and how awful that was. I don't know if we'll have to do that tigacycline again. That was so bad.
Don't you think we're better together? Oh, I think we are.
Good morning, guys. Today is January 3rd, 2019. Hopefully I dated this video right, because I think the last 2 days I've been misdating the videos as 2018. But that's part of what comes with a new year. Every year I feel like I made that mistake. But today's an exciting day because we are getting packed up to go. We're actually driving about 3.5 hours away to New York, where we've rented a house for the weekend, and we're gonna meet up with Mary's family to celebrate Christmas. So like, I don't know, it's kind of like Christmas Eve. I don't know, is that so? I don't know. We're excited to go hang out, and I think after the last couple weeks and longer, 3-4 weeks of Mary just not feeling good, and now that she's off the IV antibiotics and feeling more human, I think this is going to be a really good getaway for us. But before we get on the road, Mary's doing her vest right now. We're gonna load up the car, but I want to tell you about the sponsor for today's vlog. We have partnered up with Skillshare. It is an online learning platform that is really a community for creators, creatives, people who want to learn skills or take classes. There's like over 25,000 classes on the platform. We have partnered with Skillshare in the past, and it's been one of the partners for the Frey Life that we've heard from you guys that you guys really love. And I think part of that is that it's just a really accessible platform. They have a premium membership which gives you access to all these classes, but they are giving you guys, if you want to try out Skillshare, the first 500 people who click on our link and sign up will get 2 free months to try it out and check out a class. And I figured this was a perfect time of the year to partner with Skillshare, because a lot of people have new ambitions in a new year, and I think New Year's are a good way to set goals, and whether it's a resolution or you just want to develop some skill or develop your career or whatever. With the new year, one of the things that I want to always grow at, some of you may not know this, is that I had no background in video editing before we started making videos on YouTube, so I'm always trying to grow and learn new skills. And I found this class on Skillshare called The Beginner's Guide to Animating Custom GIFs, and it's really just kind of a beginner's introduction to animation, which I have no animations when you have little cartoon kind of things, often in intros to video and that sort of thing. And I've always thought it'd be cool to have more custom things that I can learn those skills, just even for the fun of it. So I've been watching this course about animation, and I love the guy who's teaching it. He's like, whether you've never opened a program for animation before, this class is for you. And then you can also see projects at the end of every class. There's a project that you do, and you can see what other students, I guess that's what you call, or other creators who took the class, what they have submitted. And so it's a good way to gauge if that's something you want to learn. So if you guys want to check it out, thanks Skillshare for partnering with the Frey Life and making an accessible platform for anybody to learn new skills. So check out the link in the description, and we are going to get on the road here pretty soon.
Good morning, you guys. We are getting ready to go. I have less than a minute to go on my vest. Oh! I was hoping that the timing would work out. I need to finish packing a few medical stuff. Medical things. And I'm so excited. We're gonna go see my family. And I think maybe not quite, but I think we are getting closer to what we would consider my normal for my lungs, as far as how much mucus my lungs are making and stuff.
Yeah, I think it's a little early to gauge that just because we haven't done a whole lot.
Yeah, that's true.
But
good point. See, he's so smart.
But no, you're right. We're on the right track.
Yeah, so I'm thankful for that. That's good. All right, we gotta go. Our first stop is Target because we want to get a game. I think it's gonna be a really funny game. But anyway, we're gonna get that game so we can play it with my family. Peter just ordered a burger on his phone, but now they're telling us there's a problem with his order.
Come on. Order is being sent to the kitchen.
So we are on the road. We're on the road. Okay, well, I was just gonna talk to you, but I need to take all Trace before I forget.
Two lanes to turn left.
So I was thinking.
122A north, Massachusetts 146 north.
I was thinking.
You were thinking?
I was thinking.
What were you thinking?
I was trying to think. Okay, so basically I'm thinking about the IVs and how awful that was. I'm thinking about what my lungs were like before, like when we started IVs, because I had that cold. And I'm thinking about my PFTs. We don't care a whole ton about the PFTs because they're just a number and they don't always correlate with how a person is doing, but I'm still gonna keep them in mind. So before we started IVs, my lungs were like, literally, I've never been that congested before. It was so bad. And I was very unfunctional. I couldn't even walk like to the other room without coughing. I mean, you guys heard me in the video. But that was bad. And then I started the IVs and that was like worse. Yeah, that was worse. And then I was like, that's not good. But we all know that IVs, like there are a lot of side effects and you have to get through them. But then at the end of it, my PFTs were the same. And I was like, really? All that work? But like I said, the PFTs don't necessarily matter. And I guess I'm just thinking like, it's good and hopeful that all of that work appears to have done something and all of those side effects were worth it. And it's also like kind of a realism or like a realization of when my lungs get like they were, I'm gonna have to do IVs with nasty side effects again in the future. But here I am, like, yeah, I know I'm having like low-grade fevers and like I'm still obviously coughing up nasty mucus and stuff like that because that's my life. Like that's where I'm at with my disease. Like that's not going away. But it's gotten back to like what I'm used to. And I guess it's just like, I know there are no ideal medications at this point because my bacteria are resistant. So I don't know if we'll have to do that tigecycline again. That was so bad. But I mean, whatever, I don't know. The fact that my blood, my bone marrow handled it is so helpful because that meant I could be at home, and handling the side effects at home was better than at the hospital in my opinion. So all of that to say, I'm thankful we made it through those IVs. I'm thankful we're done those IVs, and I'm thankful that I am seeing like my old self again. Like I can happily get in the car, like yeah, maybe I'll cough, but it wasn't like it used to be. And I'm like thinking about riding a horse, which I couldn't even think about a couple weeks ago. So I guess slow but sure progress. But it is definitely, I keep thinking like, oh, I'm gonna have to do IVs again, you know, whenever in a couple months or whenever my lungs get bad. And I'm curious if we'll use that med again. It's interesting because, what do you think, babe? Or are you two driving?
I'm trying to focus on directions, but
okay. No, that's fine. We'll talk about it later.
Yeah, but I do think I overheard a little bit of that. And I do think time will tell whether the tigacycline is worth trying again.
Okay. Yeah.
But, I mean, I would love that you would never have to go on that again. But.
I'm with you there.
South of the borders, rain in the west, in lovely Paris. I hope somebody hears you say Merry Christmas and a happy holiday.
We made it.
We made it, yay! And I had a great plan to like reenact hugging my parents in slow-mo, but Peter said no.
I didn't say no, I just laughed.
Here's our replay.
Okay. Reunited. And tonight we are celebrating Christmas. We brought our little Christmas tree, and we're just gonna
happy.
spend time together. And if you guys want to see a tour of our Airbnb, this place is beautiful. Tune in tomorrow. But for now, we're gonna cough and say, as always, we will see you tomorrow.
Good
night. Ollie boy.
Oh, baby boy.
Did you find a ball under the table? Get it. Get it.